Okay, we're back again with just a bit of a look around. It's not directions, but it's a look around where you can see what is in the area. So we've got Evolution Street Cafe. This is on the corner of Evolution and Palmerston Drive, basically opposite the showgrounds. So you can have a bit of a look at the outside of it while we're here. Just quickly, got signs there, Joel Graphics, established 1986, and we've got this here, the Evolution Street Art, Eats and Coffee, the times here. Just look at the times. Won't read them out, but yeah. There we go. It gives you a bit of a look. We'll have a walk down Evolution Street so we can see the old Collins Cordials, the Jolton Graphics over here as we go past. Yes. Basically come and have a look at the old Collins Cordials, then we'll walk down to Ergon Energy. Have a look down there, because I don't think I've ever recorded video or taken photos around there. I've taken photos of Collins Cordials in the past, but Collins Cordials is now closed down from here and it's moved into town. Apparently it's next to Tropical Cartridges and Printing, Tony Lacey's business, just down from the Bedrock Cafe, where the Asian supermarket used to be. So we'll go for a little walk and see what we can get. See what videos we can get of here at the moment. Okay, now this house is gone. It's for sale, that land. Remember the house that used to be there. I think it's been gone for a long time. So we'll go up this Propence Street, Propense, to where we get to the start of where it used to be, where this Collins Cordials used to be, and we'll go along, okay, so we can get more of a view of what it was like. Okay, it would look better if we'd got some when it was open, but there's only so much that can be done in the time, and it looks like it might rain, so we won't be too long a video, but we'll go along and have a bit of a look anyway while we're here. Seeing me here. They've been here all the time I've ever known, Collins Cordials. And that's from late 1989 onwards that I know of. So we'll just show what it looked like. There's a few signs still on there, which is a plus. Helps for the video. Like the Orchie sign and the Castaway sign is still there. So we'll get to show that in the drive-through sign. Might even get a quick photo for the thumbnail. Or for whatever we can get. Let me see. And the electrical cable sign here. I don't think I've ever seen one like that before. But anyway, so this is your Collins Cordials and chemical supplies. Signs. Fruit in a bottle, that's Orchie. Other stuff they used to sell. Yeah, I wonder how it'll be later on at the new shop. Be smaller, but in a better position, probably for a lot of people. Not as good parking though. So this is all of the old Collins Cordial. And looking back towards the highway there, Palmerston Highway, Palmerston Drive, really. So we'll just keep going straight down here while respecting people's privacies of their houses. If you see stuff in the video, it's because you can see how wide the angle of the camera is. Now there's a house coming up here that's got a bit of history. Mrs. Bullabash owned it for years. Never knew her first name, but all she was to me was Mrs. Bullabash. And it was used in a movie a few years ago. A local movie, but it's been done up since. So we'll just show a little bit of that. Yeah, they've been restoring it. It's a beautiful old house. I'll just keep going straight ahead. But yes, that house was in a big, movie. I don't remember what the movie was called. If anyone who knows what it's called, please leave it in the comment section. I did take photos of the movie being done there. A friend of mine told me there was all lighting and stuff set up outside. But if I can find that photo, well, I'll put it on here. But if I can't, then it's too late. It was here that they did it. So we're coming up not far away from Ergon. You can see it off in the distance, the shed, right at the end of the street. Well, I can see it. It's hard to tell what's showing up through the camera sometimes. Sometimes it shows up as dark when you can actually see it when you watch it back, so bear with me. You'll see the date and the time and all that on the screen. If that's working, sometimes this camera does turn that off and it goes to lap times, which I try and get rid of if possible. That's nothing I can really control. It's just an error with the camera. So we're nearly at Ergon. So we can just show the outside. A few places for sale along here. Like here, and then that block of land back before. Okay. So we're coming up on Ergon. Of course an Ergon truck's got to come along while I'm doing it. Getting your wave. Which is nice. It's a nice flowers, nice plants along here, I mean. Yeah, they're nice. Anyway, here's the all unauthorised persons, please report to District Office front counter before entering depot. District Office. So this is Pine Street, P-I-N-E. Coming along to the main entrance to Ergon, where you used to actually go and pay your bill years ago. You could actually go pay it here. Not these days. It had, back when it was FNQEB, you could do that. So this is just a look, just showing what it was like in March 2022. Wow. Can't really see the Ergon sign properly due to that vehicle, which is frustrating. But what can you do? What can you do? Oh, you can see it now. Perfectly good. Bit of flowers along here, which of course we like showing on this channel. Showing when there's some nice flowers. It's always good to explore and see the beauty around you of the flowers. There's your Innisfail Youth and Family Centre, the Humpy Youth Shelter. Can't show too much of it for privacy. Now we're going down to Railway Street. A bit of a look around Railway Street area. And the railway line, that's Denell Street up there. Then you got Station Street. Station Street up there. Railway Street here. So that's towards Marina Nursing Home. This used to be all BP fuel depot all here, but now it's a whatchamacallit, storage sheds. We'll have a look at this old telecom sign. It's a nice and clean one. You don't see them very often, the clean ones. You see the old ones that aren't clean, the dirty ones. You can die before you dig. This call is free. This could do with a bit of cutting back, but we'll go and have a quick look at what's up here with this place. And there's your Ergon, the back of the Ergon there, Ergon Energy. So this is your Innisfail mini storage. It's like I said, was the BP fuel depot. The BP, no, it This one might have been the Shell. The BP one was down that other side street. Yeah. Okay, so this is Innisfail mini storage. Okay, now we'll head back. So this was the Shell. The BP one was down near the glass warehouse around the corner, that little street there, just off Castleberry Street, where you can see that it's still got the green on there from the BP colouring. There's your Innisfail Youth and Family Care Inc. Youth Shelter, and the intersection for the railway, where you come down from Denell Street to Railway Street. We got Power Street there, which I think the one where Ergon is should be Power Street. Makes more sense, but that's how it goes. Trees. But yeah, there's Denell Street across the railway line and up. So we'll keep walking down here and have a look. Then we'll end up on the highway. We'll look down there, show the roof shop in the next street over. I'll walk down there a little bit. It always floods down there. Whenever there's any decent flooding around, it floods down there because it's all swampy. So I'll keep going up here so you can see the railway area. Looking back, Ergon, and then towards Marina Nursing Home. So you go all the way down here and turn right if you're facing down this way, and go along and you'll find Marina. Get past all the houses and then you'll find Marina Nursing Home if you're looking for it. Okay, so I'll keep showing the railway line area. Show this house for like half a second because it's an old classic. It's been around forever. More across the road. Walking along here, there's a beautiful stained glass window on that house, on the door, or LED lighting or whatever it is of a kookaburra. Just can't show it on here. But if the people who live there watch this and would like to post a photo of that kookaburra, that looks awesome and be good to preserve, please put it on Old and New Innisfail Photos on Facebook. The N symbol, one that looks like an 8. Going along, there's your roof shop, Innisfail Hardware, part of the Cairns Hardware Group. So we'll just keep coming along. Showing what it's like around here. You can see the Caltex through there. Well, I can see it, doesn't mean it's showing up on the camera though. And Goodyear through there. Watch out if you're ever walking along here, this can be a bit of a trip hazard here. There's a few spots along here that can be quite trip hazardy. And when this is overgrown, there can be snakes along here. So you got to be cautious. Sometimes when there's no cars on the road, it's better to walk near the gutter. It's safer. But anyway, there's your Innisfail Hardware roof shop. We'll quickly go down there a little bit to show it. And if you're watching my video, Gundy Hill to, where was it, Anzac Park, one where I showed that there was leaking water out of the footpath. I did report that to the council. It says they've seen it, but it doesn't say whether they've actually done anything about it. Whether the case is closed about it getting fixed, or through that app that I mentioned on there. Okay, that's the Innisfail Hardware roof shop. I'll show the next one, because you never know. One day this area might change. They might add more shops to here. They might change the shops. the businesses, whatever. Turn it into another little industrial area. Who knows? That's why it's worth showing all this. Looks like it doesn't get much maintenance along here. Although the grass looks freshly mowed over there. So I'll just have a quick look. I don't even know if they use this anymore, so that's all good. A lot of people come and turn down here. This is Shell Street. So it probably was the Shell depot back there. Yeah, it was. I'm picturing it now. Had the Shell colours, the yellow and that. I can see Caltex and Goodyear through there. Hopefully they show up on camera. But there's your Innisfail hardware. And all that. Innisfail plumbing and paint, it says on this one. I haven't seen anybody go to any of these buildings for a long time. I walk past into the street quite regularly and look down. Just a slow 360 around to show what it was like. Glad they put a new fence up here. Looks a lot nicer than the old rusted one. Be nice if the footpath went all the way up here. That footpath from before. Okay, so we're nearly at the highway. The Bruce Highway. Palmerston Drive. Edith Street, whatever you want to call it. Gets called all of that. We'll have a look and see if what I was talking about has been fixed. See, this should be all footpath here. Full on footpath. So if anyone has any photos of Innisfail, old and new, from basically Babinda to Cardwell and everywhere in between, swimming holes, creeks, flora, fauna, buildings, whatever, as long as they're G-rated, please put them on old and new Innisfail photos on Facebook. Yeah, there's no water coming out of it, so it must be fixed. There you go. That's excellent. Right here, if you watch that video, there was water coming out of all that crack there where they fixed the concrete. Looking out of that water meter there. There's your barber, and you got Jasmine's Thai massage, then you got the Cordial pub. There's the sign for the Innisfail hardware roof shop. What's there? And a home sign. I'm guessing that's to do with water as well, the W. That's down Railway Street again. Okay, so we're going to go up over the hill, and then we'll stop. Just showing from this side. It's not very often that I actually show from this side, usually from the other side. On the railway line. Train shunting sign. Hope everyone's enjoying this video. If it's not raining and all goes well, on Sunday I will be at the Feast of the Senses, recording video, taking photos. So if you want to partake and be in it, in a video, feel free to come along. It gives me permission to put the video on YouTube and on Facebook, to link it on Facebook. In doing that, or in photos and that as well. Feel free to jump in, say who you are if you want to, how long you've lived in Innisfail, what you like about Innisfail, things like that. Or if you're enjoying the Feast of the Senses, what you think of it. Keep it positive. Keep it fairly positive, because this is a positive channel. So So we're nearly at where we're going to stop. Back around to just about at Pollution Street again. So we've done basically the block. We didn't go up to Nell Street, but at least we've gone around the block. Back onto the highway where we first started. We'll go to the mobile windscreens and tinting place so we can see what that look like. These videos are good for people who used to live here to have a look and see the changes, and the people who live here and they want to see around, or whoever. It's good to look back 20, 30, 40 years down the track and see all the changes, see the differences. You might think, oh, I can see these places anytime I want, I live here. But think about the fact that 20, 30 years time, half these places may not exist. The buildings may not exist. A lot of things to do with it may not exist. So it's worth capturing all this while we can.